We stink. We suck. We always mess it up. Kurt Benny Siegel was the highlight of this game for us. Well over 200 yards rushing, only one touchdown. In retrospect, we should have gave him the ball more, man. Stop relying on his quarterback. Stop relying on these wide receivers. They still undependable, still dropping passes. It's the same old thing no matter where Joseph Cooley goes. But nevertheless, we're 3-6. We're not going to a bowl game. So as you see here, both of these offenses balled out. We, along with Alcorn State, had well over 500 yards of total offense. The difference was the 5 turnovers. And of course, despite all that though, at least our quarterback didn't get sacked. But the 5 turnovers sealed our fate. Douglas, worst game of his career. 4 INTs along with 3 touchdowns. Nothing else to say after that. Kurt Benny Siegel, 289 on the ground, 1 touchdown run. Should have had 4 touchdown runs if we had done a better job of giving him the ball instead of relying on Zach Douglas and these wide receivers. Cause they just straight trash right now, man. We're a young team though. Well, I can't say too young, but we did have 3 wide receivers get into the end zone. Good job for them. Congrats to them. But Mike Ryan was the biggest disappointment in this game for me. 4 drops, and we had 7 drops as a team. Absolutely unacceptable, dog. Defense balled out first half. Second half, we looked absolutely abysmal. Offense didn't help putting them in bad predicaments either. But we have to clean this up come the off season. We're all going to have a lot of linebackers be gone. Well, our 2 best linebackers are going to be gone. But nevertheless, we got Marcus Coleman signed on that dotted line coming in from Alabama, coming in a bit of Mississippi that play football for us. Another big get. We need big bodies. We need good linemen. We need disciplined linemen. Oh, even though it says poor potential for him, but we're not paying attention to that no more. We had plenty of players for poor potential, but still made the league, still played great. So let's look at the scores from the HBCU world. You saw us get cooked by Alcorn State in the second half. They dominated the fourth quarter, man. They dominated the fourth quarter. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. DeMarcus Brown, backup running back, 11 carries, 153, 4 tutties. Absolutely unacceptable by the Delta Devils. We got to get better. Texas Southern defeats Bethune-Cookman 35-30. That's a good win for them, considering they're looking to win that division and meet Alabama State in Detroit, Michigan yet again. But Bethune-Cookman put up a fight. Alabama State, speaking of which, Magic City Classic. Alabama State destroys Alabama A&M 47-10, hosting the Bulldogs in the Gumptown. The Bulldogs now sit at 1-7. And look at Alabama State, 90 straight wins. Wow. Arkansas Pine Bluff defeats Prairie View A&M. Prairie View is going through it this year. 1-8, lost 5 straight games now. My goodness. So now Arkansas Pine Bluff needs 2 wins to become bowl eligible. Grambling State, Southern, Bayou Classic. Grambling State destroyed Southern. Southern's going through it as well, but they're not as bad as Prairie View A&M. Jackson State defeats Florida A&M 30-21. Jackson State now sit at 7-1 on the season. Winners of 2 straight now. FAMU, after a 4-2 start, are now 4-4. They have now lost 4 straight games. Let's go on over to the MEAC. Norfolk State defeats Morgan State. Both of these teams are now 1 win away from bowl eligibility. Norfolk State's Turner, 28 carries, 116 yards. South Carolina State, 1-point win over Delaware State. And it looks like South Carolina State had to make a big comeback in the second half. Look at that. So the Bulldogs of South Carolina State had to make a big second half comeback to win this game, and they won by 1 point, so that's a big win. Their starting running back had over 200 yards on 40 carries. So now we go to Greensboro, North Carolina. North Carolina A&T lose to Hampton University 44-21. Tennessee State destroys Howard 43-17. Tennessee State with a well-balanced game, man. Great job by the Tigers. The Ohio State Buckeyes, right now the top-ranked team in the country. They just beat Purdue, barely. So we got Marcus Coleman. Now, the ultimate cat we're looking for to get is the only one left. We're going to put all of our points on him in order to make sure he commits to us. He gave us a soft verbal commit, that's good, but we need something official. Again, we get Jimmy Williams, we can turn this program around in an instant. So now for the bowl rankings. So Ohio State, there they are, number 1 in the nation. There goes Texas A&M, number 2. Alabama State is ranked number 3. And look who's back on that Heisman watch list. Let's go down to the bottom. Ricky Bruce Lee has made his way back on the Heisman watch list after a stellar game versus those Alabama A&M Bulldogs. And there goes Stone Cold Steve Austin Mason, being named Player of the Week nationally. Look at that. 2 receptions, 150 through the air, 2 tutties, 18 carries, 124 yards through the ground. He straight balled out versus those A&M Bulldogs. What else did we expect? Roger Pitts of Grambling State with a stellar game versus Southern in the Bayou Classic. 8 tackles, 4 for loss. And if you want to see the stats, just pause the video. Mark Hardy of Hampton, John Berry of Tennessee State won Offensive and Defensive MEAC Players of the Week. They had stellar gains as well. Let's look at the standings. So as you see, we have no chance in hell on some Vince McMahon shit of getting to the SWAC championship game. Texas Southern has the tiebreaker right now with Alcorn State. All we can do now is play for pride. So join us next time. Oh, damn, wait a minute. We got another home game? We got another home game. I'm cool with it. One more chance to defend our turf. Last home game of the season, we're taking on Arkansas Pine Bluff. Thank you for watching. Peace.